Hello everybody, my name is Wild Boy, and welcome back to Nekopara. We last left off with, I don't remember what we last left off at. So, let's get back in.
ご注文ありがとうございます。ロイヤルウッドです。
Okay.
ご注文いただきましたティーセットの配達にお伺いしました。
Oh sweet, I ordered a tea set.
ではこちら、お店の中に運んじゃいますね。
Please don't. Don't go into my restaurant.
こちらの段ボールで全部ですね。では間違いなければ、受領書にサインをいただいてもよろしいでしょうか。
Okay. I will sign it. She smiled brightly and brought out the invoice along with a pen. Okay, let's see. I looked over the sales invoice I received once more. Sorry, I'm having problems reading. Somehow, this doesn't look like what I ordered.
本当ですか？それは品物が違うということでしょうか？
God damn it, you got the wrong things. No, the stuff I ordered is in here too, but I looked over at the pile of boxes inside the bakery. Inside of my tiny bakery was a mountain of boxes. A mountain. It was as if the inside of the bakery had become completely made of boxes. As you can see, we don't need this much tableware inside the bakery.
すみません。すぐに本社に確認しますので、少々お待ちいただいてもよろしいでしょうか。
Sure. I will. Bitch. Got my order wrong.
大変申し訳ございません。こちらのミスで別の注文書と混じってしまっていたようでして。
God damn it.
水無月様の方もすぐにご入りようと思いますので。
Yes.
もしよろしければ、ご注文分の食器を受け取っていただければと思うのですが。
Sure. Why not? Accept this order? Huh. From all this? A lot of cardboard boxes towered over everything. I was at a loss for words. Every box was of equal size. I wouldn't know what was inside each of them without opening them up. On top of that, looking at the sales invoice, I could see that they all contain expensive tea sets and tableware. And if I accepted it all, it would be a lot of work to deal with all the new items. There's still things that need doing in advance of my bakery's opening, so I don't mind accepting these. But it's going to take a while to deal with all of this.
もちろん、私もお手伝いさせていただきますので。
Okay.
私も次の配達に行かないといけないですし。
Okay. Look, you don't need to pull all this pressure on me. From looks of it, it would take 2 hours or more, but to have it redelivered would take double the effort too. God damn it, get back home. God damn it, don't stare. Don't stare, damn it. That's right, I have a lifeline.
にゃですか？
Okay, they don't know. They weren't eavesdropping.
猫ちゃんたち、本当に助かりました。ありがとうございます。本当にありがとうございます。では、私はこれで失礼させていただきますね。
I'm exhausted. I glanced at the table where we finished organizing. Lowered myself into a chair and relaxed my shoulders.
ご主人様、冷たいお茶です。どうぞ。
Okay. Thanks, Chocola. Don't mind if I do. I downed the cold tea in one gulp. Yes. Somehow or another, the light meal tableware had arrived. Soon, I really had to get the bakery ready for its opening. I did say I needed any help I could find, and I really did need help this time. I'm not gonna praise you if you do that. I could sense the praise me or coming from Chocola. She had a wide smile on her face and was in a ready stance to receive my approval. Thanks. I couldn't have done it without you two. Ignore that.
ご主人様に褒めてもらっちゃったよ、バニラ。うんうん。柱の陰から見守ってた甲斐があったね。よしよし。
You wouldn't really fit into the shadows, Vanilla.
ショコラ、ご主人様の役に立てましたね。
Sure.
やっぱりご主人様一人じゃお仕事大変だと思うんです。ね、ね。うんうん。猫の手でも存分に役に立つ。私たちがいなかったら、まだ仕分け続行中だと思う。
Well, I would still be sorting boxes, but you two wouldn't be catgirls, and you wouldn't be here. That's right. I'd have other people helping. Hey, you two are getting a bit too close. They lean forward towards me and for emphasis. And okay. It is true that without you two around, this would have been a real problem. But that's a different issue than the one from before. You two have to go back home. Besides, it's not like I could ask you two to work for me or anything, okay? Tsundere?
そうですか。やっぱりダメですか。
Oh, now you're backing off. You too, Vanilla, go away. Her shoulders drooped along with her ears and tail. Her tail still looks like it's up. The enthusiasm she showed earlier had completely disappeared. She sighed deeply and looked disheartened.
掃除でもしてきます。せっかくですし。
Okay, you go clean up. She trudged up to the second floor, still dejected. Chocola isn't an idiot. I knew she was pushing herself to be bright and full of energy. But even so, this wasn't something I was going to easily change my mind about. It was all the more with how much she cared for me.
ご主人、私たちがいたら、そんなに迷惑？
Oh. Oop. Whoops. Skipped over that a little. She spoke quietly in her usual way. Vanilla tilted her head as she asked that question. You two aren't bad catgirls, and that's why I can't have you stay here.
悪い子じゃないのに、ダメなの？
Okay. It's because you two are good catgirls that I can't allow it. Yeah, I'm curious too. She blinked as she took in my words. It was almost as if she was trying to peer inside my heart. She stared directly at me long and hard.
人って難しい。猫にはそういうのはわからない。好きならそばにいたい。少なくとも私はそう思うけど。
Vanilla.
チョコラのところ行ってくる。
With those words, she went upstairs. I found the sound of her small footsteps slowly disappeared, and before long, I couldn't hear them anymore. Humans are hard to understand, huh? Inside the bakery, new devoid of everyone but myself. Now devoid of everyone but myself. I repeated those words she had just said to me. Now that I think about it, that's a pretty inconsistent way of thinking, isn't it? Cats do not understand that. Having heard that said aloud, I began to understand what it really meant. It must be pretty nice to live the simple life of a catgirl, huh? I pondered as I looked at the name of the bakery affixed to the window. With a bitter smile, I began to clean up the tea sets that had arrived earlier. Oh boy. This is gonna get good. Get good, kid. Get good.
Nekopara.
Broke a cup. Bitches. What'd you do? The fuck you do that for?
あれ？今日はあのたこ焼き屋がいない。
Because Tokiyaki stands to travel a lot. Just like yesterday, we took a walk through the park in the evening. However, the food stand was nowhere to be found, because they travel. It just so happened that no one was home on the day I decided to take the two catgirls home. I had also happened to leave the house key behind. So, to make good use of time, I went to do some shopping before Shigeru got home.
ごめんバニラ。なんだっけ、また旅だっけ。
Catnip?
だいたいそんな感じ。
Have you been doing catnip again? I told you no catnip if you're living with me. That isn't the right word at all. Chocola, if you're tired, why don't we just rest a bit?
はい、少しだけ。でも大丈夫ですから。心配かけてごめんなさい、ご主人様。
You're not worrying me. There's no need for you to apologize. She had a troubled smile on her face as she nodded. It was pretty clear why she wasn't in good spirits. That's why there was nothing I could really say to her. Well, there happens to be a bench over there, so why don't we rest a bit?
じゃあ私、何か飲み物買ってくる。
Ah, thanks. Something for everyone, okay?
了解。任された。
I handed Vanilla some change and offered the bench to Chocola. The constant sea breeze rustled the trees in the park. All that could be heard throughout the empty park were the quiet sounds of nature. Silently sat down next to the disheartened. I silently sat down next to the disheartened Chocola. Like the gently setting sun, time passed by slowly.
ショコラ、帰ります。
Her voice was so quiet that I wasn't quite sure if I had heard her or not. Even so, she answered clearly. Without saying a word, I responded by gently rubbing Chocola's head.
たまには、ご主人様に電話してもいいですか？
Yeah.
また、ご主人様のところに遊びに来てもいいですか？
Yeah.
ご主人様は、ショコラたちのことは、ちゃんと毎日思い出してくれますか？ショコラは、離れてても、ご主人様って、呼んでても、いいですか？
Her voice trembled as she frankly wiped away her tears. She stifled her sobbing and her voice became strained. She looked pained as she did her best to hold back her emotions, biting her lip. I held back my irresponsible words that were on the brink of coming out like with all my strength. Yeah, of course, I will.
主人、ママ、ごめんなさい。主人様。
I was frustrated at myself for saying nothing. I was empty. I could only offer condolence that could not be put into words. I rubbed Chocola's head as gently as I could.
やっぱりご主人様は優しいですね。
I don't really think I'm kind at all.
ご主人様、前も同じこと言ってましたから。
Said what before? Before? Exactly. Chocolate closed her eyes and smiled.
覚えてますか？ショコラとバニラを。ご主人様としぐれちゃんが連れて帰ってくれた時のこと。
Ah, of course. I remember that. It was a cold day half a year ago. Chocola and Vanilla were huddling together, crying by the side of the road. They were still so young, they couldn't even speak yet. It was that day that I embraced their small, cold bodies, and took them home with me. There was no way I could simply forget the important day when our family grew. In the beginning, you two really couldn't get used to things at
あの
home.
時は知らないお家で知らない人と猫ばっかりで怖くて。
You two wouldn't eat at all, which really worried Shigure.
とっても心配かけちゃいました。
I started to hear a tiny bit of laughter in her voice as we reminisced about
シ
the
ョコラ
past.
とバニラが熱を出した時のことも。
Ah, I definitely do remember that. Ooh. Oh god, flashback, no! It was a few days after we brought Chocolate and Vanilla home. Oh, they're adorable! At that point, they'd only occasionally drink some water. And as always, they didn't really touch their food. The combination of the malnourishment and cold weather had really begun to weaken their bodies. They both developed high fevers and were in pain.
あの時は夜中で誰にも気づいてもらえなくて、とにかく苦しくて、辛くて、寂しくて、声も出せなくて、手も足も全然動かなくて、助けて、誰か助けてって思いながら、ただただ泣いてたんです。そしたら、
It's alright. I'm with you, so don't worry.
主人様が大きくてあったかい手で撫でてくれたんですよね。ずっとそばで大丈夫、大丈夫って言い続けてくれて、ショコラとバニラのこと撫で続けてくれてました。朝になって病院に行くまでずっとそばにいてくれて、不安で心細かったのが全部嘘だったみたいに。あの時も同じこと言ってました。俺は別に優しくなんかないって。でもショコラたちはご主人様が助けてくれなかったらここにいなかったです。あの時ご主人様がそばにいてくれなかったら誰も信じられないままでした。ご主人様のおかげでご飯も食べれるようになりました。しぐれちゃんともみんなとも仲良くなれました。だからあの時からショコラのご主人様はご主人様になったんです。ショコラはそれからずっと優しいご主人様のことが大好きなんですよ。
I wish that her tear-filled eyes would not spill over. Those tears were filled with anxiety, sadness, and happiness. She smiled all she could before me.
だから、ショコラはご主人様がいなくなっちゃうって聞いて、いても立ってもいられなくて、どうしても一緒に行きたくて、しぐれちゃんにお願いをしたんです。
She said that with the faintest of smiles, one that seemed as if would disappear at any moment. Those words were so gentle and warm, but there was also an undeniable sadness and emptiness mixed in with them. Chocola. I was the one she was saying all this to. Even so, the only thing I could say back to her was her name.
お金のこととか難しいことはやっぱり猫にはわからないです。でもやっぱりショコラはご主人様のそばにいたいんです。ご主人様が辛くて大変そうなのなんとなくわかります。本当になんとなくですけど、お掃除でもお洗濯でもお料理でもショコラがお手伝いできることは何でもしますから。今すぐにはできなくても絶対にちゃんとできるようになりますから。だからもう一度だけお願いしちゃダメでしょうか。ショコラはご主人様と一緒にいたいんです。
Chocola voiced her feelings clearly once again, and barely kept her tears from overflowing. Chocola, if you could be with me. I was engulfed by the inner thoughts which were ready to overflow. She yearned for me so earnestly. For her to so innocently believe in me, there should be no reason for me to be against it. That day, Chocola and Vanilla became an important part of my family. As long as they were with me, the days would be bright and enjoyable. I was simply selfish for just leaving home like that. I didn't want to get my dear family wrapped up in my selfishness, or have them experience an unnecessary hardship because of me. These are important to me, after all.
私たちは猫だから 自分に素直なだけ。
My inner conflict was disrupted by Vanilla. Vanilla had returned at some point, and she looked straight at me as she sat at Chocola's side.
私なら楽しいことならショコラと一緒がいい。たとえ辛いことでもショコラと一緒にいたいと思う。だって、一緒にいれないことの方が寂しくて辛いから。
Vanilla.
本当に好きなら迷惑かけたって一緒にいたい。それでも一緒にいたいものだと思う。私たちが幸せかどうかなんて、いくらご主人でも決めつけるのは違うと思うよ。それに、大事な人が大変ならなおさらそばにいたい。何ができるかはわからないけど、でも辛い時にそばで励ますことくらいできるよ。
It was as if her gentle, warm, and soft smile had become the setting sun. These uncharacteristic words from Vanilla deeply penetrated and seeped into my
だか
heart.
らきっとしぐれも私たちがご主人のところについていくのを許してくれた。しぐれはご主人と一緒に行くことはできないから代わりにお願いって。だからご主人が本当にショコラのことを思うなら。
There was not even the faintest bit of hesitation. They were such honest and absolutely straightforward words. Who am I to dictate Chocola and Vanilla's happiness? Only those words continued to strongly resonate in my mind, which was otherwise empty.
たとえ何不自由のない暮らしでもご主人様がいないのは嫌なんです。いくら大変でもショコラはご主人様と一緒にいたいんです。だからお願いします。ご主人様のそばにいさせてください。ここがショコラがいたい場所なんです。
She was on the verge of tears, but Chocola's face lit up. They were nothing but absolutely pure, genuine words. Yeah. I had a little twitch for a moment there. Humans really are at a loss for words when it comes to catgirls, huh? Say no to their words was not something I could bring myself to do.
ご主人様、それって。
I don't know. I won't be like it was back at home. You can't just live here however you like, got it?
はい、大丈夫です。ご主人様がいるだけでショコラは幸せですから。やれやれ、ついにご主人陥落。
God damn it. I should never surrendered.
いやよいやよも好きのうち。だね。
The dreary moment seemed to be blown away by her dazzling smile. Despite all this talk about family, perhaps I was the one that didn't really believe in it. Thinking about all this from their perspective, it was very simple. Although I thought it was all still so immature. Perhaps catgirls were more human than humans were when it came to honesty. From here on out, we need to do our best all together.
毎晩大トロじゃなくて大丈夫です。たまにでいいです。
Oh, fatty tuna.
お肉もA4でいい。松阪牛なら脂身最高。
Is that all you guys have been eating at home? Even if the road ahead of us is uncertain. I lovingly rub their heads, heavily in their hair. There we go. Alright, why don't we head back to the shop district then?
なんでですか？お買い物はもう終わったんですよね。
We have to go buy that shampoo you guys like. Don't we?
もう、ご主人かっこいい。ついでに松阪牛も買おう。
Well, today is a celebration, so why not?
やったー、お祝いパーティーですね。ご主人太っ腹。さすがは私たちのご主人。
Just this once, okay? This was the beginning to a bright new life. And together with the happy and high-spirited Chocola and Vanilla, we took the first steps towards it. Transition. Oh? Oh? What the hell? I can't read kanji. Ah! What does this say? Oh, now they're maids. What the? Chibi is great. I love chibis. You know, maybe you could be in English text instead of kanji, but okay. I'm just gonna sit here and watch this. You know, I think it's saying their names. That's probably what it's doing. I don't know. I can't read kanji. Okay. Oh! Oh. Okay.